Hi YouTubers. So it's video is something important. Something kind of damn important. Basically, is a topic right now. About YouTube again. Nice big ass YouTube like the big ass cigar. I want to talk about right now. You might want to think twice before becoming a full-time YouTuber. Now, by this I mean not a casual YouTuber, not somebody who's like me, who has 3,000 subscribers, who's just making a couple of videos here and there. I'm not talking about that kind of crap. What I am talking about is somebody who's a hi YouTubers, somebody who is like literally like a freaking PewDiePie, freaking this, freaking that, that kind of crap. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about somebody who has 1 million plus subscribers. Why you might want to think twice before becoming a big time YouTuber, and I have kind of touched on this before. I've touched on this before, however, it's been a long time, a very damn long time. It's been a fucking long time. Anyway, talk about basically now, essentially why you might want to think twice. A couple reasons why. And mostly it revolves around YouTube's rules. Now, obviously, YouTube's rules sometimes sound like bullshit. I mean, bullshit can be bullshit, we all know that bullshit can be bullshit, but some of their rules can be very, very tough, particularly on big-time YouTubers, especially people who are the big-time, hi YouTubers! Typical 15 years old to 22 years old, gaming vlog channels, Call of Duty, Fortnite, Modern Warfare, all that kind of, Far Cry, gameplay videos. You see those videos all the time. So why is it tough on YouTubers and enough dilly-dallying? So the first reason is demonetization. For us, small-time creators, obviously no YouTuber can say exactly how much they make on YouTube because it's a violation of terms of service. I get this question all the time, how much do you make on YouTube? And people say, wow, dude, that's really rude of you that you didn't tell me how much you make. It's actually a violation of the contract. So I could actually get into trouble and lose my partnership if I told you exactly how I make. I can say like I make a small amount, but I can't say exact numbers because that's a violation of AdSense's rules. So unfortunately, I can't tell you exact amounts. People say all the time like, wow, you're such a dick. It's like, why didn't you, tell me exactly how much you make? It's like, is it any of your business, And people get actually really upset. But actually, it's a very strict contract, so it's a contract. So the first reason is demonetization. Now, YouTube has improved their demonetization system quite a bit over the years, since like 2017, when it was actually fucking horrible. I mean, for a better word, it was a fucking nightmare, a bloody nightmare, because like literally they were demonetizing everybody. I had video like for example, my cat and my mother, talking, or not my mother talking to a cat, a fucking cat, but literally a cat on the video in my parents' house, and that video actually got demonetized. Like, WTF, like, what the fuck? It's like, it's a video of my mom telling my cat how beautiful she is. Like, why the fuck did that get demonetized? I mean, that's literally how bad their demonetization system was back in 2017. In terms of their demonetization system nowadays, it's a hell of a lot better, but I mean, it's not perfect. And for big-time creators, it's a pain in the ass. Because YouTube is your full-time job. If you're a big-time creator, hi YouTubers! It's your full-time job, and that's how you make money. It's like, it's a pain in the ass. Because, like, literally, when you upload a video, if your video gets demonetized, it is a big, big, big deal. It's like missing a day of work. It's like missing a day or two of work in your office, your fucking office. Because like when your video gets demonetized, even limited ads is still a huge deal. So that's one reason to think twice about being a full-time YouTuber, a big time YouTuber, is because demonetization is still around, and yeah, so you might want to really think twice, because it really sucks to get demonetized as a big-time YouTuber. It sucks enough as a small-time creator because it does affect your revenue, but it sucks a lot more if you're a big-time creator. You're a big-time creator, and you're depending on that. You're depending on that revenue to pay your bills, to keep a roof over your head, to put food on the table for your family. Yeah, that sucks a big fat one. So, for a better word. Anyway, second off is YouTube's policies around, like, what is allowed and what is not allowed. Not just videos being age restricted, but also videos being allowed or not allowed. Believe it or not, there are creators who almost get to a point where they are paranoid that they're going to get flagged. Like, it becomes almost like a mental illness. I'm not trying to sound prejudiced at all, and this is not to like dox creators or be hateful towards creators or be mean towards creators, but there are some creators where it becomes almost like a phobia. Like, literally, there are people who are phobic of getting flagged. I mean, obviously, there are certain things on YouTube that shouldn't be on YouTube in the first place. Obviously, there's a lot of bad crap on YouTube, and people upload a lot of bad crap. It's like, people will upload, like, animal cruelty, people will upload, like, drug abuse, people will upload all kinds of, terrible crap and terrible shit, And yeah, that kind of crap definitely should not be on YouTube. Absolutely not. I mean, I've had to flag a couple videos recently, and absolutely that kind of crap should not be on YouTube, period. I can tell you right now, there are some things that people put on YouTube that are absolutely, for a better word, fucking disgusting. Like, literally, people will upload all kinds of nasty crap, and yeah, it's like, obviously that kind of stuff should not be on YouTube. But then there's like the borderline, there's like the fine line between like what's considered like, okay, you can upload this to YouTube, but it might be demonetized, it might be age restricted, it might be allowed but age restricted, and obviously age restriction means no money, period. It also means that only a limited number of people are going to view the video, sorry, because when your video is age restricted because of the bullshit, obviously people have to be signed into an account that says you're at least 18 years old, and certain countries require more verification, like the EU. So yeah, it's like there's a big, like, there's obviously the content that's like way over the top that should not be on YouTube at all. Like, obviously adult pornography, hardcore drug use. I'm not talking about pot, I'm talking about hardcore drug use, cocaine, heroin, LSD, that kind of crap, that really terrible crap. Like, nobody should be posting a video of themselves shooting heroin. Like, that's just terrible. Or a video of themselves, having sex with somebody. It's like, like, that's way over the top. And since the dawn of YouTube, that has not been allowed. So, but then there's like the borderline stuff. And then there's a lot of channels I watch that are just literally become like, almost like, for a better word, with these big time YouTubers, it becomes like a phobia. It's like, like they're dead scared every time they log into their account, every time they check their fucking email, that they're going to get a notification from YouTube, they got a strike. It becomes like a phobia. And it's almost to the point where I want to say it's kind of unhealthy. It's like, it can become like an addiction. Like, not a drug addiction, not like, smoking pot or drinking alcohol, but it can become like an addiction. It's like, you might want to think twice about becoming a big-time YouTuber, not just for the demonetization aspect, because that's gotten a hell of a lot better over the years. It's gotten a shitload better. I mean, compared to where it was in 2017, even 2019, it's gotten a lot better, and it's getting better as time goes on. I mean, for example, the type of content that can receive the green icon has expanded a lot. I mean, now you can say shit and bitch as much as you want and not get demonetized. Now you can it's a lot more crystal clear nowadays as opposed to 2017, 2018. I mean, I'm at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. I can say fuck as many times as I want to. Fuck. It's like, yeah, it doesn't really fucking matter. So, but yeah. There are still things that, YouTube won't allow to be monetized, and unfortunately for these big-time creators, because it's their main source of revenue, yeah, it's like, it becomes annoying as hell, because there are certain topics they want to cover they simply can't cover, and it's not like they can just like upload a 5-minute video off their iPhone and do these fucking topics. So anyway, in terms of in terms of what's allowed on YouTube and what's not allowed on YouTube, it's like, that's where I hate to say it, but it can become a little bit almost unhealthy, because you can become, when you're a big-time creator, when you surpass not so much 100,000 subscribers, but when you surpass like 1 million subscribers or 10 million subscribers, certainly 10 million subscribers, it can become almost like an addiction. It can become an unhealthy addiction to phobia. It's like, literally, you will be like staying up at night worrying, oh my god, what if somebody were to flag my video? And obviously it makes a lot of sense, because your videos are getting a lot of views. I mean, for example, my videos might only get like 10 or 20 views. Yeah, it's like there's only 10 or 20 people watching my videos. Yeah, not a whole lot of chances for the video to be flagged. But then you have people like PewDiePie, his videos might get like 5 or 10 million views. There's 5 or 10 million chances for that video to be flagged. And even he's been flagged in the past, PewDiePie. He was actually, I think it was like a year ago, he actually got flagged. So the whole point is, people like PewDiePie, people like, those big time, hi YouTubers, big time creators, it can become like an unhealthy obsession. Like literally they're paranoid to upload a video because they're like, is it going to get flagged? Is it going to get flagged? Is it going to get flagged? What if somebody flags it? What if a troll flags it? What if this person flags it? What if a bot flags it? It can become like an unhealthy obsession. And I'm not trying to dox these people. I'm not trying to be mean to these people. I'm not trying to bitch at these people. But literally, you can end up, driving yourself out of your mind insane because you're so nervous your content could get flagged. And obviously, you should comply with YouTube's terms of service. And yes, I'm at 11 minutes. This video is too long. But yes, you should comply with YouTube's service. Obviously, you should never upload sexual content like nudity. You should never upload hardcore drug content. You should never upload videos of, you hurting people, like hurting children. But it's like, in terms of the borderline stuff, if you are a channel that uploads borderline content, you are in for a fun ride, and no pun intended, and yes, I'm being sarcastic. You are in for a fun ride. There's a channel I watch all the time, I won't mention the channel's name, and they upload like borderline content. It's a fun ride because they're always paranoid that their content could potentially get flagged or get demonetized. Yeah, think twice before you become a big-time YouTuber. There's a lot of benefits. Oh yeah, there's a shitload of benefits. It's like, for example, you make a lot of money, you become popular, you get to talk with all these great people, all wonderful things, hooray, hooray, hooray. But I can tell you this, it comes with a lot of responsibility. And especially with, the fear of being flagged, the fear of, for example, being demonetized, the fear of being age restricted based on the bullshit, there can be a lot of things that you're not going to like. So be warned, there's a lot of things you're not going to like. Also, you're going to get a hell of a lot of spam, you're going to get a shitload of spam, and you're going to meet a lot of assholes, for a better word, a lot of assholes, a lot of like trolls, assholes. So anyway, that's about it. So I'm at almost 13 minutes. I'm not going to make this video any longer. So that's all I really wanted to say. I'm not discouraging you by any means by becoming a big-time YouTuber or doing YouTube for a full-time living. I mean, it's very possible nowadays, especially with technology nowadays. However, I want you to be aware that there are a lot of conditions. Anyway, pretty fucking cool. Bye.